we have Madden 19 gameplay. I know it's been a while, but yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I've kind of just forgot about streaming. I decided that maybe I should have some Madden gameplay, and yeah. So right now, this is my team. 90 overall, as you can see. I have some pretty good players. Walter, John Elway, some pretty good players on my team. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do some solo challenges. Probably the Ultimate Legends, and hopefully we can get that 87 plus overall free Ultimate Legend player. And yeah, alright, let's head right into it. As you can see, we have a Randy Moss item, power up, a Ed Reed item power up, and the 87 overall plus Ultimate Legend. So yeah, let's head right into it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Looks like they get ball. Yep. Okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Vikings now as they get set on first down and 10.
In my opinion, I think my defensive line is pretty good.
Now
You just gotta be careful of Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen. They are definitely two big playmakers on the Vikings offense. Also, Vikings defense, pretty good.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage...
Oh, that was a blitz!
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10,
come on.
Touchdown.
Damn it, I was not ready for that.
A great effort there. 77
Hopefully we can score.
And the Vikings have taken
Not
a
a turnover.
first quarter lead. Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run.
I was doing a blitz, so that's why.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it.
I told you, Dalvin Cook is
big-time play
a playmaker.
That
He
drive
can
started
really
on
make
their
plays
own
in the end
25.
zone.
2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
I have Walter Payton.
Fielded about a yard deep.
He has 92 speed. Woo!
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Looks like I'm going to go with Jones or Brown.
They go play action here on first down.
That was a perfect pass.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
I meant to bullet
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Elway. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big
Looks
play
like I'm
when
going
he
to
does
hit
catch
Jones
the ball
on
in
this
second
pass
down.
play.
On second down, Elway. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
By the way, I pulled that Julio Jones 95. Forget what promo he was part of. I pulled him from a gold player pack. So that just shows like how much luck I have in this game.
We knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
I have a lot of
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flushed out right.
Oh,
he knocks the
caught
ball
that.
away and it falls incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's
He was
third
goodly
down.
covered. Plus, Jimmy
They certainly
Graham's
thought they
pretty
had him
slow.
surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that.
All right, I'm
and
gonna
even
hit,
though it complete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're
Keyshawn
loving
Johnson.
the pressure that you're seeing from your friend.
Yep.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's
We are
brought
hitting
down.
the players hard.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I'm not
We
running the
saw
ball
a great
well.
example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing
All right,
to make
into
the stop
first.
before it turns into something big.
So it's 7-0. I can easily make this comeback.
Now a handoff looking right.
Oh,
And he's going to
I
find his
spilled
way
way too
forward here
early.
for a modest gain. A 6-yard pickup
I should
on the
run
ground
with
that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's not good.
Calling no
Should I go
gain
with the
there,
field goal or
and
the
it leads to a
fade?
4th down.
Or I could just go for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game,
Because then,
but the key to
if I
good
don't get
rushing
it, then
defense
they'll be
is
at
still
like
having
the
your
10
linebackers
yard line.
set the edge.
I should go with Brown. Wait, can I switch this? Oh, same thing.
On 4th down.
Oh, wide open.
And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Some collective exhales.
I'm gonna
over
run
there
it.
on
I
the
don't want to pick
sideline.
it.
A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm
Easy.
on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Let's
I know
go.
we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive
Surprisingly,
linemen,
I only
maybe
have
the
an
smartest
85
guys in
kicker.
football
I need
overall.
to
Add a
change
little bit of
that.
athleticism
Recently,
and a whole lot of toughness.
about 2
You
months
got a
ago,
lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in
I
the
got
backfield get them really nice
Ray
Christmas
Allen.
gifts, right?
Pretty sure
If they're
that's
smart,
Ray
they do.
Guy.
That's
He's
fielded
a
in the
punter
end
on the
zone.
Raiders.
And no run
He was
back
an ultimate
here. This will
legend.
be a touchback,
I got
and
him
it
from
comes
the
out to the
87
25-yard line.
solo challenge.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly,
But
right? Hoping
really,
for a 3
I
and out.
never use my punter.
So that didn't happen.
Usually
You can't
go
yell
for
at your
it.
D for
I hate
that.
punting
They've
the
got
ball.
to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a
2-minute
2nd and
warning.
5.
Maybe we can hold
2
them to no
minutes
score
to play
when we
in
get
a
the ball.
tightly contested first half. Back to the booth right after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Over the middle.
I thought I was going to get incompletion.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I can't let them
Cousins
score.
to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now they go straight. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down,
that's a wide open window.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and they're going to have a third down.
My language. I'm very good.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's Cousins, flush to his right.
Dang it.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Cousins now on second down. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
To throw.
Oh, he's wide open.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Why did I come in?
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's been my observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's
what?
And about the 5. Now a timeout signal.
They're going to
get them with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Okay, this is a good play. He's going to pass it to Moss for a touchdown. I guarantee you.
Again, it's Cousins.
Yeah! Oh, fumble!
Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
Oh, good.
So
and
2-3 now proceed to the start of the second half. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now running right through. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up?
That's great. Yes, you're a God Walker.
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
He's so good.
Down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now, you may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I could try to hit Brown. He's not going to... He's probably not going to
2nd and 10, Elway again. eluding the pressure right.
Oh, good catch.
To the right side, Johnson. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
I'm going to hit Kayshawn
on the run,
Johnson.
had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now he's going to throw deep rights. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
A very nice pickup of 33
I can't bullet
yards.
it. I'm not pressing the button like long enough.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
From the red zone now, Elway on first down.
Horrible.
Intercepted. Picked up on the turns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, I could have had the lead. That was a horrible pass.
They were already in field goal range.
I didn't know that was going to be
an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So statistically,
I'm gonna have to
both of
cover
these
Moss.
offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the step.
And got his man complete.
Damn it.
20, 10, touchdown.
He's way too fast. I can't. My players are so slow.
Stephon Diggs, 82 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Damn it.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I have to pass.
The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that
Wide
we
open.
do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
So slow,
and we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception,
he was just a little
that sting
faster,
lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Green 39! Green 39!
Welcome back live to Orlando. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
I'm going to try to hit Walter on the screen.
From midfield, Elway.
I was pressured.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
That's good.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Or even worse if possible.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? To throw is Elway. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And captain comeback John Elway, Charles, he's trying to do it again here.
47 regular season comeback victories in his career. But I think the stat that really leaps out at me, 12 times he did it in the playoffs. That's winning time.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, Definitely was a great time to dial one up.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
This defense is playing good. I'm going to wait until 2 minutes. Now, if I get the touchdown, I don't know if I should go.
We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
I just rather do that.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll wait to throw on 2nd. That is caught inside the 5. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Stay up!
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I could try to run it
that defensive
and then
front
run it
has been
again.
very good. They've just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen, they feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Who's... Oh, good. Kayshawn Johnson's pretty fast.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal?
Get up, get up! Yeah!
This will be a touchdown.
Let's go!
In for the score. And the Madden leads just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here.
No
this will be a
blitzes
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I was going to do
comes Minnesota. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now Cousins.
Yeah!
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. They'll call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 1st down from Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. To throw is Cousins.
What? Oh, my God. I thought it was
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
I'd use one right here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to the 25. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Because they're just going to kick the field goal. Yeah, I'm screwed.
Again, it's Cook. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Why does it have to
And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win.
Ray made it.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
Mary, baby.
That's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a... The answer's pretty evident to me.
I'll try to hit Jones.
One last shot for Elway. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
That's my fault.
And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.
Why do they always get that?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the offense at the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
God damn it!
Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 75
You can't
yards.
stop him.
And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come
and he'll
on.
get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Touchdown right here.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Oh,
On first, they'll throw with Elway.
what? I didn't mean to do
And
that.
his first
I was
pass
trying
is
to play
incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Brandon,
all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Elway. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now it's Elway. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
No.
On 2nd down, Elway.
That's what happens
nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Now Elway, and able to find Grant, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. And on display right there, the arm that made John Elway a lot of money.
And that's going to leave a mark because when he throws it with that much force, one of the best arms the game has ever seen, one of the strongest ones, it does leave a mark. They actually called it the Elway cross.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This long drive continues here to start the second quarter, but they face a second and long to start things out. Out of the gun, Elway. His throw incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now Elway to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
On fourth down, Elway. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught at the 20.
That guy uses steroids.
A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route because everyone knows he's fast. They're playing for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. It's caught inside the 30.
Look at that.
Now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Elway. This is caught, and it's a touchdown. as his guys are in for 6. And the Madden elites draw a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention in his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Cousins the throw.
Oh my God, just catch the damn quarterback.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Stop this offense.
Talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
They're going to run it.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
Oh my God! How is he wide open? I have like 4 areas that are like oh
and the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here.
I need to step up my damn game.
Hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Why did I stop?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm going to hit Walker.
On 1st down, Elway.
Oh, I forgot. He had like 67 catches.
Incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Yeah.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
I'll go with James again.
Final play of the half. It's Elway.
God damn it! How can you not throw it?
Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, the spin. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field.
Get
They
the
have the ball here
if I
for the
can't get the
inaugural
touchdown
drive
on
of the
this drive,
second
then
half.
I win.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
What's his completion? 38%. And of course, Kirk Cousins, he has to be 100%. Because, of course, he's like the best player in Madden. But really, he's not. He's the worst player in the NFL.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Players in Madden are so, like, much better in, like,
and at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath.
Oh my God, make a better throw!
Maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
I'll try to hit
Walter.
Walter.
Was the call spot on? How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something available there for him.
Now,
oh my God. He's not a 92. That's impossible. And he's not a 93. If their offensive line is so bad, then why can't I sack them? Quitting this game. You know what, let me just finish it out.
Well, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen...
If I can't beat a 90 overall team, then there's no way I can beat a 90.
Third down situation. Big third down alert. Lock in here. Fourth down play. Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They go play action.
Sack him!
He's going to sling this.
Jesus! Later.